A lot going on, guys. It's a good one. It's a good one. Hey guys, Nizar Kawash here. I'm trying to revive my channel and I keep procrastinating and I think that I need to come up with the best idea ever. So to do that without procrastinating, I decided to do something that I'm super comfortable with, and that is video analysis or form check for some of my athletes. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll be making a lot more different and variable stuff in the future. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Okay, I see. All right, I'll see what we can do here. So 4 things that just caught my attention super quick, and I'll try to get them done as fast as possible. So the first one is, look how he's looking down, like he's always looking down during his lift. If we just go through this, he's always constantly looking down. So that's the first thing that you need to change here with feet. Stop looking down, keep that chin up. If you look down, that chin is not gonna go up. So that's one. The second thing that I would say here is the rounding of the upper back. And I understand this is not like laziness on your end. This could be just, you know, you're kyphotic due to a lot of desk work or a lot of driving and maybe lack of stretching, but this is something that you need to improve to get better at weightlifting in general, and just lifting weights, deadlifts, squats, and your life, if anything. So more opening of the chest, a little bit more upper back extension will do you a lot of good. And now lifting related, you see how that toe lifts off the floor when you're going into the actual clean. So what that tells me is that you're moving your weight way back on that heel. So he's shifting his weight all the way back to the heel when he's picking that barbell up. That results in the toe lifting up, and then he has to place it back down in order to finish his power clean, which leads us to the landing position. So again, him looking down here, but look at that position, right? So the knees are shooting forward, they are caving in, the ankles are rolling in, his hips are in front of the bar, and that is in no way a good position to catch a power clean, because now you're out of position. And what I mean by that is that we always want to catch that clean or snatch in a way that resembles a squat, right? Because a full snatch or clean is a squat, and you squat up with the weight. So then a power variation is just a different depth squat, depending on how high you catch the bar, depending on how much weight you have on the bar and the intention behind the workout. But you always want to hit that squat looking position rather than being out of shape like that and out of position. He goes for a second rep here, so let's take a look again. Oh, toes lift up again, and okay, now he even had to go wider with the feet. So you see that here, wider foot placement. That is due to him trying to sneak under the bar without resorting to a squat position. So you have to open up your feet wider to get lower. Okay, you see that a lot in beginner lifters. They always open up wide to achieve a lower bar height or catch position versus sitting back into a proper squat. So what we need to work on here to improve Wafiq's lift is a lot of position, a lot of awareness, so that upper back rounding. He can start deadlifting from the way up and work his way eccentrically down. He needs to keep pressure of the big toe on the floor when he's lifting off the floor so that his toes don't lift up. Also, don't shift your back all the way back to the heel. Just keep it somewhere around that midfoot and heel position. And regarding the footwork, well, you need to do a lot of footwork. So you need to practice a lot of power cleans, landing with intention where you want to land in a squat looking position. When I say squat looking, I don't mean a full squat, but even if it's quarter or a half squat, you have to still pretend that it's a squat, because if the weight overwhelms you and presses you down, you'd still be able to lift that weight since you'll sit in a squat. Whereas in this position here, the one on the screen right now, you see that like there's no way you can squat that weight with your knees all the way far forward and your hips are under you. Okay. 2 hang power cleans, 3 hang power cleans. Okay. Okay, this one's cool. This one's gonna be a good one, guys. So, we're gonna get into that positioning. So Samir's trying to get into a hang position, and the hang position here is 2 vertical. So he's going down, he's breaking at the knees, and he's maintaining a vertical torso throughout. The bar is already mid-thigh, and the knees are too far forward, which is gonna help him really tap into the legs. As look at that pull, like it's all quads here. But it's a bad position to be in, and he ends up catching the bar low. But what I've noticed is that, okay, the second rep goes the same, exactly the same thing happens, but then look what happens on the third rep. It's gonna go into a hinge naturally. So this is exactly where we wanna be when we go into a hang anything. Could be a power clean, could be a snatch, it could be a Romanian deadlift. So this is the position that we wanna start in. However, his knees keep shooting forward here, so this is a position we need to fix as well. We need the knees slightly back. But due to that better position and more engagement of the hamstrings, he's gonna catch higher. You see how easy that was compared to the other 2 reps. The second thing that I wanna say is that his feet are too narrow. Now, okay, if he has no foot movement power cleans, and he's mobile enough, like that's his natural squat stance, then I would say, okay, you don't have to move your feet. But I can tell that it's not. I can tell that he could move his feet out a little bit better and get a better clean and a better squat stance as a result. So you gotta move those feet, buddy. So let's take a look again on that last rep. Yep, already much better. You just gotta move your feet. So to fix that thing with the hang, you just change your positioning into more of a hip hinge. So think Romanian deadlift rather than a dip and drive of the jerk. Like what you're doing right now is a dip and drive, like a vertical descent, and then you're going back up. What you need is more hinging of the hips backwards. Let's take a look. Holy mother of swing. Okay. Okay, so a lot going on here. A lot going on, guys. It's a good one. It's a good one. So we're gonna go back all the way to the first rep. Right. From here, he's going into that dip snatch, but look at that. Look at that. Powerful hip extension and resulting in the bar swinging forward. It's going way forward, and his elbows are not going to help with the pull. So it's more of a swing snatch here. Swing over, okay? And his feet did not move. Then when he goes into the second one, that hinge position needs some work as well, like the hang position itself. But then again, it's a better extension in terms of his hips did not shoot forward too much, and he was able to use the quads a little bit better. But I don't believe he's finishing his pull here, and the bar lands forward. And he's on his toes, which is a third thing. He's not moving his feet, right? We just said that. Then the last one here, coming off the floor, is gonna have a little bit of a forward movement of the bar. So the bar moves forward as he comes off the floor, and then he's bringing it back. It's also a better extension than the first one, but the elbows are not really going up, they're sort of pulling back, and that results in the bar swinging up and over, as you're about to see here. Okay, so it's landing forward. His weight is on his toes. It's just not comfortable. Yep, you see that little heel lift there? His weight is on his toes. So what I would say here is move your feet, move your feet, move your feet, because you're pulling from a narrow stance, and then when you're catching it, that's a completely different story. You need a wider base, right? So move your feet, that's one. Two, really work those elbows. So you're gonna do a lot of high pulls, just really understand the mechanics of the pull, maybe a lot of muscle snatches, work from the blocks, work from the hang as well, just a lot of pulling and understanding of the upper body mechanics and what the elbows do actually in the snatch to help you with the turnover. Besides that, I would say just more reps, right? So keep doing what you're doing and work on those points that we just discussed. Well, all right then, that's it for today. End of our video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Please let me know if you like it in the comments below, and maybe share it with somebody who needs to see this. I'm trying to keep this video series a constant thing, so hopefully I'll be doing more in the future if you end up liking them. That's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.